After 3 years of service, HitFilm Express unfortunately no longer works on my computer. This is going to be the first video you're going to be seeing of me using DaVinci Resolve to edit a video. Hey everyone, today we have a very special set in front of me. This is it's a 9-inch Toshiba CRT DVD combo. Let me flip it over. Here's the model number. MD9DN1R. Now, this looks like a normal little TV set, and for everyone else it is, but for me, this was my TV that I used at my grandma's house since like 2016. She finally let me take it home. It's just been sitting in a closet unused. I always used to watch DVDs on here. You see, it's got front composite inputs, a bunch of buttons at the front. I'm pretty sure there was a remote and like a case. I couldn't find it. You see, there's some outputs. There's UHF input, and something I didn't notice until recently. It actually has a 12-volt input, so we're gonna have to test that. But yeah, here it is. This is really what got me. This is probably one of my childhood CRTs that are still around. The other one was a huge Toshiba flat tube that got thrown in the alley in 2014. That thing's long gone. Alright, so I guess let's turn it on. It's on the line in. Oh, DVD. There we go. And then it boots into this UI here that's also very nostalgic for me. Now, I have burned some of my own videos on DVD. What do I want? System Test 6. Why not? Iconic system test. I'm trying to find the button here, and this sound is also very memorable to me. The video starts playing. As you can hear, it sounds amazing. I really love the speakers on here. And another thing is that, as you can see, it's actually stereo speakers, which you'd think, since it's a 9-inch set, you can't really tell. It is. If you're sitting close enough to the set, you can definitely tell that it's has stereo speakers. Another thing that's very present in person, I think this disc might have gotten scratched, that's why I keep skipping. Another thing that's very much present in person is that it's super high resolution. I think it is, the DVD module is like direct RGB injected into the motherboard, because this looks amazing. Color and brightness on this thing is just insane. Like, I'm pretty sure I was the only person to ever use this. You know what? I'll hook it up to some test patterns through composite, but I don't think it'll look as sharp as the DVD. I think the sharpest picture we're going to get is the DVD, because that's direct RGB. If not direct RGB, then definitely component of some sort, because this art looks amazing. Another thing I remember is, see the cathode glowing in there. My camera work is garbage. There you go. You can see a little orange in there. I always remember looking in there and looking at that thing glow, and also looking at the deflection yoke and all the big, scary stuff in there. And I always used to be scared to take this thing apart. Well, I never planned on taking it apart, because my grandparents, I didn't know where they kept their screwdrivers, but even if I did, I wouldn't take this thing apart. It was way too scary. But now that I have some experience with taking apart CRTs, later on in the video we'll take it apart and I'll show the inside. I've actually never seen the inside. It's got It's got some water stains like on the screen that I can just wipe off. It's got some like paint on the side. I don't know how this happened. I will say this was kept in their basement, and whenever power would go out, their sump pump would stop working, and then their basement would get flooded. But I think this thing was high up enough to where it didn't get flooded, which is good. So, you know, I'm actually going to hook it up to a composite signal, and we're going to run some test patterns through it. I want to see what the geometry on this looks like. I've never properly tested it before. You know, as a kid, I've always thought of bringing my Wii to grandma's house to play it on this TV. I've never actually hooked a Wii up to this. This looks amazing. I mean, this is just insane just how bright this thing is. See, I think the contrast might be a little bit high, but other than that, here, 240p test suite. Yeah, this is why I have it hooked up to my Wii here. Wow. I mean, jeez. Dude, this thing is insane. Let's get it some color bars. You see, yeah, it's definitely... Contrast is definitely turned up a bit too much. I don't have a remote for this, so I don't know if I can, you know, fix that. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit over contrasty, because you're only supposed to see, I think, this bar, like, or this bar just barely. Sorry, my camera works kind of buns today. Let's see. Grid. Oh, that's perfect. That geometry, perfect, man. Actually, looking at it, it's good. It's better than that. This has horrible geometry right now, and it's pissing me off. Like, it's to the point where I'm noticing it watching, like, shows. I really need to fix the geometry on the Samsung TV. But yeah, grid pattern looks great. Convergence, spot on convergence. That's really just looking amazing. Oh crap. How do I use this? Video tests. Yeah, everything's looking good on here. Lag test. Yeah. I mean, scroll test, we'll give it, yeah, looks great. I mean, just wow. Sound test, we'll give it 1. It sounds like the left speaker is distorting. We might want to have a look at that. Yeah, I mean, wow, just, I mean, stripe sprite, since it's like a really small, well, that's stripes on stripes. Since it's like a really small screen, you can, I mean, the stripes look amazing on this. Yeah, impressive. I mean, it's just like, the contrast is way too high, that's it. Alright, well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's go to my car.
It can be really hard for autistic people.
I wonder who did this. Anyways, alright, it's been a couple days since I've started the Edge up, but I don't think it's gonna matter. It's been warm. This car's never given me any problems. No problem. Alright, so this is kind of pointless as hell because my car has an inverter. See, that's 110, and you can see from the light that it is actually outputting 110. But you know, let's stick it in the 12 volt and we'll see what it does. And if I destroy my car because of this, at least I'll have it on recording. Let's see, get it on, There we go. It's getting high voltage. Oh yeah, there we go. I can smell the fumes coming off of my car. Oh, my DVDs. No, optical media is everywhere. What's this? I don't know. Let's put it in anyways. There we go. Yeah, now it's playing one of my YouTube videos. And as you can see...
Hello everyone and welcome to the New Year's Fire Alarm Sound Off.
Can you shut up?
Started.
I don't know why the audio is so deep fried. As you can see, it's just running off of 12 volts. That, I've never used that with this TV before. I've never even noticed it until a while ago. Another thing I forgot to mention about this TV, which I don't know if it'll be picked up very good out here, but when you turn it off, it does this very violent flash. You see that? None of my other TVs go boom like this one. This one's violent. I don't know why. All right, no more car. All right, so here is the TV with the back off of it. Now, I was actually just on the phone with my grandma who gave me this TV. I wasn't telling her I was cleaning it out, but here's the inside of it. Now, I always remember looking through the vents and seeing the deflection yoke, which, you know, the bomb-looking thing, and also the back of these two speakers. Now, this is the one I think giving us the problems. I don't know why. I don't really care why. I might be able to turn down the voltage on the flyback, but honestly I don't feel like it. There was some dust on here, but I actually just got this toothbrush and you see there's still a little bit on here, whatever. This thing is spotless. This thing is just barely used. I mean, just look at that. Just no dust around the anode, you know, nothing. I'm just absolutely spotless, this thing. This thing's super low hour. I love this TV. I've never opened it. So here's the DVD mechanism. Let's see. I don't know where that goes on the board. Another thing I love is, since this is Toshiba, this was made right in the heart of the capacitor plague. Let's see. When was it? Yeah, July 2003. Right where all the electric capacitors were crap. And you can see these things are holding up because they use really nice capacitors. These are Rubicon. Actually, these might all be Rubicon. And it also helps that this was, like, not used at all. Like, I'm pretty sure I was the only person who ever used this TV. 8-year-old me was probably the only one who ever used it. This thing's built really nice, too, I'll say that. As you can see, the anode comes in on the side. They do that with the smaller tubes. I have that portable one right there and that tube only right there. I gotta do an updated collection. I got some new ones. Yeah, so I mean, what a like sentimental TV this is. I'm gonna get in here a little bit more. I'm gonna get some compressed air in there. I've never taken this apart, and I'm glad that I did, to see how it's built, because I mean, this is really impressive how you know, it's all compact in here. If you guys want to know the background of this, my grandpa got it for free from his work. I forgot where he worked. I don't know what you know, work he got it from. Clearly, it must have been his last job, because this was 2003. This is pretty recent. I'm not sure when he retired. But yeah, he got this for free and he never used it. I forgot how I found it. I found it in like the storage room, and I was, you know, I was like 6 or 8 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this is really cool to see it taken apart. It's insane how clean this thing is. I mean, there's just a bit of dust, but this isn't usage dust. This is sitting in a basement for 20 years dust. I mean, this is just impressive how great condition this thing is. So let's put it back together. Alright, well, I was about to end the video, but I never noticed this in my 10 years of using this TV. It actually does have my grandpa's name on it, from the company, I assume. I'm putting my finger over the address and his last name. It's got this number written down too. I'm not too sure what's up with that. I think he might have done that. I never noticed that. That's cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the video here because my phone's bitching it's out of storage. But, yeah, this is a trip down memory lane, and I'm very glad that I have this TV now. I'm glad my grandparents gave this to me. It's in good hands. It's gonna be really safe here. It's, you know, I was scared that they were gonna sell it or it was gonna get water damaged or something, but yeah, it's safe here now. It's in my collection, and this is probably my favorite TV in the collection just because of how sentimental it is to me. So yeah, that is my little 9-inch Toshiba CRT. I love this thing.